Greetings and welcome to the Abyss. This is Necro Cannon, and as I indicated in my previous video, that I will be discussing the occult anatomy of the human body. Now, I will be coming from my personal archives, from a very old book that I have, so that way you guys will know what information that I have, which will help you greatly in your work. So to start, the knowledge of the effect of this anatomy is extremely important for every adept who wants to know his or her body to influence and control it. I shall describe the anatomy with respect to the electrical and magnetical fluid, the positive and in the negative sphere of action. These arguments will turn into the magnopath's greatest advantage, because we will treat the sick part of the body within and without with the electrical or the magnetical fluid according to the center of the disease. But this knowledge will bring great profit to everyone else too. So to start, the head. The forepart is electric and the back of the head is magnetic. So is the right side and so is the left side. It's electrical and so is the middle. So in the middle of your head is electrical, left side. The back part of the head is magnetic. That's why sometimes, like, when you're staring at somebody's back of their head, they turn around and they look at you, like, even though you're staring at the back of their head. That's the reason why, because of that electromagnetism. The eyes. Forepart is neutral and so is the background. The right side is electric, and so it is with the left side. The inside of the eyes are magnetic. That's why we draw in, because once it's closed, we open, we start to perceive reality and bring it to us. The ears. Forepart is neutral. Back part also. Right side is magnetical. Left side is electric, and the inside is neutral. The mouth and the tongue. Forepart is going to be neutral. Back part as well. The right and left sides are neutral, but the inside is magnetic. So that's why we take in, we're always drawing stuff into the mouth. We rarely let stuff come out of the mouth unless it's a vibrational sound frequency or the like. But that's the reason why we're always drawing in, because our mouth is actually magnetic. The electric portion is when we're actually speaking and emulating out that vibration to put in force, or willpower force is what we're using when we're speaking to put emphasis. That's why when it comes to different tones and or octaves, depending on that, would have an effect on an individual. So the neck, the forepart is electromagnetic. The back part and right side as well. The left side and inside are electrical. That's why you get that little shocking feeling or sensation when somebody brushes up against your neck like that. You're like, hey, don't do that. That explains why. Now, the chest. Forepart is electromagnetic. Forepart, electromagnetic. Your heart chakra center, that portion up front, is electromagnetic. So, the back part is electrical. The right side and the inside are neutral, and the left side is electrical. The abdomen. The forepart is electric. The back part and right side are magnetic. The left side electrical, and the inside magnetical as well. The hands. Forepart neutral. Back part also. Right side magnetical. Left side electrical, the inside is neutral. So when you're charging up your energy, and when you feel the tingling sensation all in your fingers and you're projecting it outwards, it always projected out through that way. Or even when you're forming a ball of energy and you're holding it, notice to where you're forming the ball within the neutral zone, but yet you're allowing your electromagnetic frequency of your energy to go into both spheres, or both hands, I should say. Sorry. And then you're creating that energy that way, just like in Qigong, Tai Chi, how they're always doing like this. Or in the sense where they hold it together like this because you're actually charging. And then when you take your tongue and put it to the roof of your mouth, you're actually connecting both spheres together. So, the fingers, now that we've talked about the hands, the fingers of the right hand, the forward part and back part are neutral. The right side is electrical. The left side is also, and the inside is neutral. And the fingers of the left hand, forward and back part are neutral. Right side is electrical. The left side also, and the insides are neutral. Now the feet, the forward and back part are neutral. Right side magnetical, left side electric, and the inside neutral. Now the male genitalia, forward part is electric, we know that. The back part is neutral. The right and left side are also, the inside are magnetic. That's why we get our feeling of how we do. Now the female genitalia, the forward part is magnetical. It's always drawing something in. The back and left part and right side are neutral, and the inside is electrical. So the forward part is magnetizing to you, and then the actual inside is that electric. That's why, get in there, you're like, oh my God, because of that electric stimulation of what an individual is getting from that. And the last vertebrae and anus, the forward and back part are neutral. The right side and left side as well, and the inside is magnetical. Now, each part of the body is also in analogy with the effects of the elements in the body, influenced by a specific element which finds its expression in the polarity of the receptive part of the body. It happens to be very interesting, the human organism. Some organs from the inside to the outside receptively own the electrical fluid, and from the outside to the inside they possess the magnetical fluid. Which affects the functions of the entire organism in an analogous and harmonious way. In other organs, the reverse process takes place. The electrical fluid operates from the outside in, and the magnetical fluid from the inside out. The knowledge of the polar emanation is called hermetic art. With the help of this anatomy, and by the keys of the tetrapolar magnet, the adept may compile further analysis if wanted to. So I just wanted to go into that real quick. I know that portion was very short, just to kind of briefly speak about those different portions of the body. So now, we got that out the way. One of the other aspects that I wanted to pull up on that is, notice when people are projecting their thoughts towards you, and there's certain portions of your body that might react to it, or when a person touches you and you feel stimulated, you might feel like a little shock or something else. Now you know why when it comes to touching certain portions of the body, and when they have the intent behind that, why you feel that certain frequency, because our thoughts are emanating everywhere, because all is mind is all, period, point blank. No matter how you look at it, everything that's created around us, or how we think about things, is thought manifestation. Even when it comes down to children are a thought manifestation, because you had to have the thought of either having children or wanting children in some fashion. Then you took the qualitative and quantitative energy, you took forth the action or the reality in order to bring that child to manifest within this dimension. But that child was a form of thought first. Everything is, no matter how you look at it. So once this is really, really grasped on a much deeper understanding, then when it comes to you doing your sorcery or your black magic or the like, then that's when stuff will really kick off for you. Best thing of what I can always say too is there's millions of different spells, incantations, whole 9 yards out there, but whenever you get one, augment it. Change it so that way it fits you. Because you ultimately are the sorcerer. You are the one that's bringing forth what you want to manifest into this dimensional reality. So anything of what you bring to you, augment. Make that change so that way it fits you. So that way you're doing what you need to do to bring forth what you want. There is no complete right or wrong way because every individual has their own individual path. The only thing of what you can do is assimilate whatever knowledge that comes to you, apply what portions that you need for yourself, disregard the rest because it's just going to be trash and there's no point of you having that anyway. So, but now you guys have more of an understanding on the occult anatomy of the human body, which now plays more of a part in regards to your chakra points. So now when you're looking at your chakras, when you're looking at, well, this part of my body is like this part of my body is like that. Now it's like, okay, so when I'm drawing forth energy from somebody's heart chakra center, I'm actually pulling on the electrical frequency from the forepart of the chest. That's another way of looking at it like that. But hey, I know that this video is very short. I do want to thank all of you once again for watching. I will be uploading some books that I think everybody should actually look at. Actually, I'll go ahead and do this now. Mind Control by Dr. Haha Lam. You'll learn in this book the dark arts of intimidation, the secret of seven, the seven wheels of power, masters of the East, including the craft and the Huraka, Vietnamese voodoo, Chinese face, the art of Kung, Ming, and Chinese face reading, and then Samurai Slide. Yoritomoto's art of influence by the way of no sword, shadow warriors, and the blood of Abraham, the biblical black science. All for you in this book, which will help. Another book which is good, Gothic Grimoire by Constance. This is a very old grimoire of mine that, a book that I've read over the years, which helped me out along my path so that way I can have an understanding because it helps you with Nocturnal. And he's also the author of Nocturnal Witchcraft as well, too, which is another good book. Another one, sorry if it's old, but is the Alchemist Handbook, the Homeopathy. So that way you'll know how to heal yourself. And that also goes and ties with knowing the occult anatomy of the human body as well, because you can utilize that and then really heal yourself with your herbs and everything, because even herbs have their own electrical, magnetical, and neutral portions. So once you understand that, then when you're ingesting them, and I have a whole nother take. For those people that are questioning about, what about crystals and everything else, here's another really good book for you. This is called The Crystal Healers. Even though you use the crystals for whatever you want, but it's literally color coded. So you get not only your blacks, your clears, you got your turks, like blues, Idenite, emeralds, like whole 9 yards. This book has a bunch of different crystals in them, their uses of what you can utilize, so that way you have yourself a personal reference. Another book, which is very old, so that way people that are trying to raise up the crimson and black serpents, the Kundalini energy, this book, this is a must read. I know mine's is like super old, as you can see, like ancient, breaking apart type old. But this also has helped me in my works to cultivate the energy inside of the body, so that way I have a better understanding from that sense, plus with the flow, chi, and the lightness. Another thing to go along with that is this one, Key Muscles and Yoga. What do we have in here? We have your different yogic positions, which will show you exactly what it does to the body. Shows you muscle tension, stretching, and the like. So as well, now that you know more about the occult anatomy of the human body, and when you're stretching, doing your yoga, now you can charge yourself much more, and you can have more charge to your body, so that way you're able to do what it is of what you need. One last book that I suggest, for all my people that love to use herbs and the like, this book, the Encyclopedia of Medicinal Plants, has over 550 key plants, 550 herbs for your usage. The other good thing about this book too, for those that want to know how to do their own, you can make your own first aid kit. It shows you right here about how to harvesting, processing the plants. I'll show you here again. And then we really get into it, making the herbal remedies to start showing you. And then that's when we start getting to infusion, tinctures, the contents, capsules and powders, infused oils, tonic wines, and the like. This is a must for any alchemist or for anyone that's doing any type of work with plants or the like. That way you have a better understanding. Last thing that I suggest, and I know I've given y'all a lot, is kinesiology. This is another good book for you too. Everything in this book will tell you about why certain portions of your body are feeling the way they are. It'll help you not only to heal yourself more, but to heal others. So this, in combination with the yoga book, in combination with the Kundalini book, it helps you out off top, everything what you need, so you'll understand your body more and stuff isn't being affected within a negative sense. But once again, this is Necro Thank you for coming into the abyss and learning something today. I'll be uploading more videos. I would say peace be with you, but peace is a damn lie. So the only thing I would tell you is power, strength, knowledge, understanding, and bring order to your chaos.